Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie, and on this channel, I share my family's financial stresses and successes on our journey to pay off over $77,000 worth of credit card debt. We have paid off $23,000 in the past year, and we are, working our budget every month just to gradually see those um, debt balances go down while not sacrificing our lifestyle while doing it. I know it's unconventional, but it's just what we're doing. So as long as the debt balances are going down every month, that's all that matters. So um, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and do my week 4 check-in for November. First thing we're going to do is check in with our income for the last week, you guys. Brian's check for the 4th week of November was $1,100, so it was $300 short compared to what I budgeted for. And his pay is usually pretty consistent. You guys have seen it. It's usually whatever I budgeted for, unless there was like a holiday or something, and I don't know what the amount will be. But in this instance, he had 2 checks that were shorter than I expected based on them cutting overtime at his job. So that sucked. But Jehovah Jireh, you guys, because even with our budget being $300 short this week, we still had money to roll over into December, okay? So my sister gave me $80 for watching my niece, Daisy. Daisy is her dog. So her and my mom went to Alabama for Thanksgiving to visit my grandma and some of our other relatives who live in Eufaula. And we stayed home, and one of our cousins and her boyfriend came up to my house and we had dinner. So while my sister and my mom were gone, she asked me to watch her dog for her, and she gave me $80 to do that. Her dog and my dogs had a great time. I'll put some pictures right here if I can find some. I'm sure I took some pictures, so you guys should be seeing some. But yeah, they had a great time. They tired each other out, and I got paid $80 for doing that. So that definitely helped with our shortage for the week. The next thing that helped was we had barely any transactions for the 4th week of November. Yeah, very few transactions. So compared to like week 3 and week 2, then yeah, we had very few transactions for week 4. But let's get into them. The first thing I had to buy was dog food. So I got a bag of dog food at Sam's Club for $42.98, and that came out of our pets category. I also ordered from Sam's Club some laundry detergent, some like assorted cookies, like little bags of cookies, like a 40-pack box of assorted cookies, and like a 32-pack of applesauce. I don't know why I don't buy stuff like this at Sam's Club more often. Like, it was such a better deal than Walmart, and my kids, they'll go through a box of applesauces in a weekend. Like, it's no joke. So that was $53.16 at Sam's Club, and that came out of our grocery category. I paid my student loan. It was $50. That should be highlighted blue because all my bills are baby blue, but I got to fix that on this spreadsheet. My husband's truck payment came out for $900.02. It should be baby blue also because it is a bill. Our solar panels came out for $155.76. Cell phone. We are over in cell phone because a couple of months ago I broke my phone. I had a Galaxy S10. So I cracked the screen on it. So I was going to get it fixed, but it was like $150 to fix it, and I could get another refurbished one, which is the one I had was a refurbished one. I bought it for like $150 last year, and then I dropped it and I cracked the screen. So I was using my son's phone. I took the SIM card out of his phone and put my SIM card in until I could get another phone. So I'm just now getting around to it with the extra Christmas money that we had. So I went to put my SIM card in my new phone and put my son's back in his phone, and he had no service. So I called Mint Mobile, and they said that his line got canceled because it wasn't being paid on. And all this time that I've been paying $120 for 3 months, I thought I was paying for 2 lines for $120, but apparently I've only been paying for my line for $120, and sometime between when I put the SIM card back in the phone and when I took it out, I mean, it's got to have been at least 3 months. His plan expired and wasn't renewed, so he lost his phone number. So I had to re-sign him up, re-get a SIM card, and I now have been told how I can make like a little family with him in it, how we can both get some months free because I referred him, and then he signed up, and then we're going to be on a family plan, so that'll lower my payment. So we'll see how it all comes out coming up here in the next few months, but I had to pay $56.52 to start him a new line. I went to the dollar store and just got a bottle of apple juice, like a big, 64-ounce juice, and an energy drink, and that was $6.21. Our mortgage came out. It was $1826.11. I got a 3-pack of copy paper from Walmart. They were like $5 and something a piece for the 3-piece ream set. So I took $15 from my kids category and let the change go in this grocery order because I got it all at the same time. But this is charged to the kids because they love making paper fortune tellers, paper weapons, paper, they draw a lot. I've shown you guys some of my son's drawings. They make like lists when they want to change their Fortnite settings on PlayStation. Like they make lists of all the Fortnite settings there are so they know which one to choose. And it's crazy how much paper they use. So they had ran out of their own paper. They started taking my paper. So I ran out of paper. So I got us all our own ream of paper. So that was $15. They paid for my paper because they took my paper. We got groceries for $188.19. Oops. And I got gas in my Yukon for $67.66, which came out of our car's budget. So for week 4, for grocery, we started with $258.88. We spent $247.56. So we have $11.32 left over. For pets, we started with $59.72. We spent $42.98. So we have $16.74 left over. For kids, we started with $42.51. We spent $15, so we have $27.51 left. For eating out, we were negative $11.18. We didn't spend anything, so we are still negative $11.19. For cars, we budgeted, or we had left for the month $294.94. We spent $67.66. So we ended the week with $227.28 in our cars budget. Like, that's unbelievable, considering we have 2 trucks. So gas did go down for a brief period in Florida, but it was under $3 a gallon, but then like 2 days later it went up 25 cents overnight. So gas is $3.20 now. So they teased us for a good bit and they were like, "Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals." Like, I'm so upset about it. But yeah, we had time off, a lot of time off this month with like the holidays and the kids being out of school, and my husband having reduced hours at work. So that's all things that have helped out with our cars budget this month. So that's a blessing. We didn't plan anything for unbudgeted. We spent nothing and we have nothing left. For household, we had 38 cents left. We spent nothing, so we have 38 cents left. Clothes and personal both had nothing budgeted. We didn't spend anything and we have nothing left. And medical, we had planned on 60. We didn't spend anything, so we have 60 left. So now let's go over to the other side and see what is going on with all of the bills and the sinking funds. So all of our bills were as expected: the mortgage, the Netflix, Next Gen, Carter's tuition, solar panels, FPL. Looks like one of the only things that wasn't as expected was our Instant Ink. I did reduce our plan, but I guess I didn't reduce it in time for the new billing cycle, so I had to pay one more time of $425, but it should be $108 going forward. And then our cell phone was over at $164.52 because I did have to add that line for Caleb. So our cash list envelopes. You guys, we were under budget in every category except for eating out, and we were only over budget there by $11. Like, this was an amazing budget. It really was. $1,200 was what we planned for groceries. We spent $1188.68, and we have $1132 left. For pets, we started the month with $186. We spent $169.26, and we have $1674 left. Kids, we started with $50. We spent $22.49, and we have $27.51 left. Eating out, we started with $200. We spent $211.19, and we have $11.19 left. Or excuse me, we're negative $11.19 in that category. Cars, we started with $700. We spent $472.72, so we have $227.28 left. Household, we started with $370. We spent $369.62, so we have 38 cents left. And the only other category we budgeted for was medical. We had $60. We spent nothing, so we have $60 left. Christmas, we did spend the $50 for Christmas. I bought Brian a pair of shoes with it that were $50. So I just put it in this category instead of clothes because this was the way it was budgeted. So we did take it from our Christmas money because we didn't need to add anything to our Christmas because we'd already finished our Christmas shopping. So for Home Depot, we planned $29. We spent $29. For Disney, we planned $70. We spent $70. For Amazon, we planned $68 and spent $68. ViStar, Synchrony, Freedom, ViStar number 2, Bank of America, student loan, truck, Yukon, and medical bill were all as expected. So that means for the month, we brought in $226.38 less than we thought we would. Our fixed expenses were $9.69 less than we thought they would be, or more than we thought they would be. My variable expenses were $332.04 less than we thought they would be. Our debt, we paid $4 less than what we thought we would pay. So our total expenses minus our income leaves $98.47. So yeah, we rolled over $98.47 after being short $400 for the month of November. So it's amazing, you know, the feeling of knowing that God's going to provide for you. You know, like not having to worry about how things were going to get paid with $400, like being short from the budget. Everything worked out amazingly with what we needed. And as far as getting through, you know, the week and getting a little bit of additional income while my sister was out of town, like everything just lined up the way it was supposed to, and it worked out. So I'm grateful to God. So yeah, that is a look at my November 2023 budget. If you haven't already, please go ahead and check out my December 2023 budget. If you haven't already, also please subscribe. I thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.